You know when something is so important that you try so hard not to make something bad happen, and it does? It's like, sort of like on Friday the 13th. People, seriously, people are like, oh, it's Friday the 13th. Oh, my God. I don't believe in that crap anyway. But what happens is people, they kind of whip themselves up into a mental frenzy, and I think they make themselves more predisposed to having something happen.
You put too much pressure on yourself, or
Yeah.
it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy.
This is crazy. This is a guy in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
This guy had a winning lottery ticket worth more than $1 million in the state lottery. Nick Slatton, he's from Sparta, Tennessee. Lovely community. Never been there. Just sounds nice. He bought a ticket at a place called the Village Market on March 10th before he went home. Next morning, he checks the Tennessee Lottery app, discovers his ticket was worth $1,178,746.
I'll take it.
1.1, almost $1.2 million. Guy said, I was stunned. I couldn't believe it. He was like unbelievably thrilled. He can't express it.
Your
it was
whole
like
life's changed in a second. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, listen, it's not like winning the Powerball for, $650 million, but still, after taxes, this guy's probably going to walk away with, $600,000-$700,000, something like that.
Look, $500,000 changes almost everybody's life instantly.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So he rushes to tell his fiancée, rushes to her workplace, then spend the rest of the day running errands, including taking his brother to
The airport.
what?
Well, you
We just blurting out.
it made it sound like you were putting it out for guesses. Airport's a pretty good guess.
All right.
I was going to say the bar.
He took his brother to an auto parts store. Which one was it?
O'Reilly's.
Yes, it was.
Really?
O'Reilly.
I was going to guess Advanced Auto Parts, but that's not the right answer.
He went to O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Oh, really?
About an hour later, he realized. Oh my God! Can you see people like doing
That's a cell phone dance, really.
the frantic pat down?
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
bleep.
Yeah.
Crap.
No, you're right. When people can't find their cell phone, it's like, you can tell. People go into that.
Twitchy.
I do it. My wife says, can't find your cell phone. Because you go into like that quick little panicky mode, and you're touching all your pockets. You're like, it's down in my junk area. Where's my cell phone?
Oh, that's how you know it's on vibrate.
So this guy panics. Couldn't find the ticket. $1,178,746. Lost the ticket.
What a buffoon.
I wouldn't feel bad for this guy if he never found it, because you win the ticket and then you take your brother to get some oil at the O'Reilly.
So it was after he went to O'Reilly Auto Parts with his bro. About an hour later, he realized he didn't have the ticket. He's doing the whole frantic thing. Oh, my God, couldn't find it anywhere. Then he panics, starts retracing his steps, pulls into the O'Reilly Auto Parts parking lot.
Oh.
He saw the ticket on the ground next to the driver's door of another car on the ground of the parking lot.
How did he just drop it? That's inexcusable. $1 million bucks.
Don't you put this thing in your wallet? Or don't you clutch this thing? Don't you put it in your glove box? I mean, how do you not cling on to this thing like it is the most precious thing in the world?
He's like a mechanic didn't find that thing.
My
Hey,
God.
look
He
at that.
said it was $1 million ticket, and somebody probably just stepped right over it.
But you wouldn't pick up. If you see a discarded lotto ticket, you think, it's the loser.
Yeah, I would
It's a
never
loser.
pick it up.
Yep. The Tennessee Lottery and all lotteries, if you win, they say, hey, sign your ticket right away to be able to identify that, it's yours or prevent somebody else from cashing it.
So it's the opposite of when you have a check that's written to you.
So let's say Hoss, the part-time employee at the O'Reilly, finds it, picks it up, realizes it's a winner, and then signs it. It's Hoss's.
By the way, Hoss, he's got a badass 72 jacked up Nova.
Yeah.
On the side of the building. You see that thing? He's got the hood chimney and everything going on.
Here, buddy.
I'm going to get it lifted even more with this loop.
Remember they had the rear ends all jacked up? They had those those old Novas all jacked up in the rear ends on those things? Wow, that's an incredible story.